Welcome in to the Friday, TGI Friday edition of the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller, glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. We're going to really kind of skip over towards Sunday because that's the big day of the weekend. We are dealing with a new moon on Sunday morning, but a couple of things will get us set up for that, okay? The first one, today, is a precursor of what's going to be there on Sunday. And this is, you remember yesterday we had the aspect between Mars and Mercury? Well, now those two are dancing a dance with Uranus. Mercury's the faster mover, so it trines Uranus today. When? 5 minutes after this show is released, at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:05 Eastern Time, Mercury trines Uranus. And both of these planets are in Earth signs, so we can consider this for today, and we can consider it through the weekend to Sunday, because it's almost like a baton pass. Mercury goes by and goes, hey, that was pretty fun, and then hands the baton to Mars. And Mars says, well, I'll see what I can do. But it is a trine, and it's an Earth trine. So really, I think it's going to make it interesting and fun and playful. And it's almost like this little aspect is just kind of sitting there by itself, because really, as we move toward Sunday's new moon, the chart gets intricately complicated in a way. There's a lot going on this weekend. And the good thing is they're long players. So what we talk about today is good for tomorrow, and it's good for Sunday. And by the way, Stephanie will be here tomorrow, and we're talking about Leo, the moon in Leo, from a medical astrology perspective. Join us tomorrow for that. Now, back to this trine between Mercury and Uranus today. So Uranus just went retrograde this week. It's in Taurus. Mercury is in Virgo, and of course it rules Virgo. So it has about another week in Virgo. It'll be moving out this coming week. Now, what you could rely on today, the energy that you could rest into for today with Mercury in that trine, is think about Earth. So plant your feet, get grounded. Your communication today is not all flighty and crazy like it was in Aquarius, or it's not independent like it's in Aquarius. This is good, solid, firm communication, direct. Don't mince words. Just say what's there, but say what's there with your shoulders back, your feet planted on the ground, and just speak what is naturally, comfortably, firmly there. A Virgo doesn't want all the periphery, doesn't want all the foo-foo, doesn't want all the... Don't embellish it. Just get to the point this weekend. This is good. This is really, really good. And with Uranus in Taurus, it's almost like, even if you didn't get it out right, if it was like, oh, I wish I had said this, don't worry. Uranus has you covered. The hearing ears will hear through those Taurian ears. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's for today, tomorrow. Let's move up to Sunday when the baton gets passed to Mars. So Mars punches this. And I know we've been talking about it. You've been telling me about it. I'm not talking about it. I'm just mirroring what you guys are telling me about all the angst out there in the world. We are talking about Mars, and we are talking about Uranus, and whenever those two collide, we are talking about potential shakeups. But I'm bringing the Earth back to the picture. Maybe this weekend the world could take a collective breath and just breathe some earth and breathe some firmness and breathe some solidity around our mutual struggles. I don't know, because things are on such tinderboxes, and this is just one little aspect out of 1,000 that you could bring into this picture. But maybe as these two trine up at 120 degrees apart in around the ecliptic circle, maybe there could be some harmony and groundedness rather than conflict and strife. Now, right next door in Libra sits Venus. So see, Mercury is ruling Virgo. Right next door is Venus ruling Libra. And Venus is in an interesting aspect for the next several days. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, you got this. Venus is in a grand trine, nary a kite. But let's talk about the grand trine first. And this one is Venus, Saturn, and the north node of the moon. Goodness, I need 20 minutes for just this one chart. And then We also have the kite, which is basically Venus and Saturn being sextile to the south node. So we've got the whole karmic thing going here. But you see, we have these 3, 4 big trines, 5 big trines really in the chart this weekend. Now, Saturn is in retrograde, so that takes a little bit, peels the edge back. Venus this is why I was saying that maybe we'll get a reprieve this weekend. Because why? Venus in Libra wants to make love. Saturn in this trine brings some favorability to that. Being in Aquarius in retrograde, maybe people would be a little bit willing to lay down their swords. So this could be a weekend of collective deep breathing. Om. Let's all say Om. Let's send Earth energy out. Maybe that's what we should do on our Healing Convergence. If you haven't joined us for that, it has been really special. It's on the Subconscious Mind Mastery Podcast Listeners Facebook page. Sunday nights, I think we'll do it at 8 p.m. this Sunday night Eastern Time, where we all get together and we do one great big Om together. We do a meditation, setting intentions for our planet, for ourselves. Would love to have you join us. But maybe somebody remind me, please. Let's do a big Om this Sunday night. Now, this also is interesting because Sunday's new moon, I'm going to get out of here, I promise. I won't take much more of your time. Sunday's new moon is in Aquarius. However, it's on the banana peel of Aquarius. It's at 29 degrees, 36 minutes. It is almost out the door to Pisces. And the sun is about to slip out of Leo. So both are saying, the sun and the moon are saying goodbye to their respective signs. But this is really cool because if we just move this forward to the next signs, then with Pisces, we can use our intuition and the moon to create whatever we can imagine. That is so cool. And then with the sun getting ready to move into Virgo, that just says whatever you create, make sure you have a plan. Don't just go out there and create la la land. Create something and then put some structure to it. Put some feet to your creation. You've got a month. Ready, set, go! Have a good weekend. Stephanie tomorrow, back Monday.